Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread for Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Make sure you subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any of the content that drops here at Cover the Spread. And that way you get the best of the number with us, and you can cover the spread with us as well. So also give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. And as we always do, we'll get right to the cappers, see how they're rolling along. Hey, we're doing pretty good. Can't complain. Off back-to-back sweeps. See what happens. I shave my face. Look at this 2-day stubble already rolling back in. But I shave my face and we go 6-0 over the last 2 days. So we can't complain there. As we always do, I'll kick it on over to the cappers and we'll see how they're doing. I'm sure they're doing just as good as we are. We're 6-0 run. How can we complain? Kick it on over to Sean. How you doing, Sean?
Now we had to clarify, Rod, because we're 6-0 as we're doing the shows. The Wednesday picks have not played yet; they're underway. So that is people are gonna come in like, what are you talking about? That if we end up having a loser tomorrow, people are like, what are you talking about? As we're doing this, we're talking about Monday and Tuesday action, not the Wednesday action. But hey, listen, nice little run. We've had a great March Madness here on Cover the Spread. So let's keep it going and strong here with the Crown, the NIT, and the Final Four coming up. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right.
Definitely. As we started the week good. So Monday was a nice 3-0 day. Tuesday was a nice 3-0 day. Wednesday is still in the process of loading and finishing up. And then we're here on Thursday. So get over now. How are you doing, Al?
Doing pretty good here. As you mentioned, we got the back-to-back sweeps and the three-peat pending today. So hopefully we'll get back to you with some good news on the next one. But yeah, as Rodd was saying too, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button. There's a couple of these lines. I mean, you want to get on them as soon as you can, because especially this first one we're going to look at is already starting to get away from us. But I like them to win big, so we're sticking to it.
All right, sticking to it. Let's get to it. First game we're looking at here, we got UCF taking on Cincinnati. And as Al alluded to, it opened up a little shorter than this. It's up to 5.5 and 6 in places now as we're looking at this number. So we'll kick it on over Al, and he'll let us know what he thinks here in this one. Cincinnati or UCF.
Yeah, it felt like just a minute ago when we were talking about this game going from 4.5 to 5. Now it's 6 and headed to 6.5. And again, I love it at the 6 here. So if you can still find the 6s, absolutely love this one. But again, this is a game I expect Cincinnati to win by double digits. So if you're finding it at 6.5, 7, don't be too worried about the number. Again, at 10, I would start slowing down, but I really don't think we get there. But then again, we didn't think we'd be here by now either. But here we are laying 6. As I said, still like them to win by double digits. UCF, no bums by any means. They got some pretty good offense. They've been shooting the ball well. But this Cincinnati defense, I think, is going to be too much for them, and what's going to make the difference in this game. They also take better care of the ball, so look for them to win the turnover battle. And again, just defense, I think, is what gets the job done at this stage of the competition. So I'll lay the points with Cincinnati to win big.
Kicking on over to Sean. What do you like here in this one, UCF or Cincinnati?
Yeah, these guys no strangers to each other. Been conference foes for quite a while, and since he's taking care of business, and I think the line and it's on the move tells you all really need to know here about Al's game. And it's probably a double-digit winner here for the Bearcats. I'm going to agree with them, and this is what we've seen in these tournaments. Some of these lines get a little high, and you might be worried like, it might be a dog play. Doesn't make a difference what these lines move up to. They've been spot on. Just follow the number. Cover the spread with the Bearcats tonight. I'm with you.
Yeah,
let's go.
It's looking like UCF's going to be missing some players there. So, yeah, loving this play.
Yeah, I'm with you as well. Definitely lean to the Bearcats as well, even with the big line movement here. They got the better defensive squad and rolling along. So I'm in agreement with you there. Definitely not my favorite one to rush the window to bed, but definitely liking that. If that thing moves to 8, then I might be a little worried. But I think it cools down and cruises to about the 6.5, 7 finishes there. I don't think we're getting a 9-point total move there in that one. But that would be crazy. But I don't think it's going to move up much farther than that because we know, as we always see on sides, it gets so high, and then usually you get some buyback on the other side.
Yeah.
Because there's always that guy trying to get a middle. He's trying to win both bets. He's trying to get this side and that and get right in the middle. those definitely.
Why wouldn't you? Fine. If you get it at 4 and then all of a sudden it's an 8.5, 9, it's worth a shot.
This one definitely would. If you got the 4.5, yeah, definitely might open.
That's more. Listen, that's more the pro cat though. The average person's not looking the middle.
No,
they got a good number. They're happy to win at a good number. You get the value and win.
Yeah, cover the spread as we're doing here. All right, on to the next game we got rolling here. We got Villanova taking on USC. Man, this should be a good game. Both high-powered offenses. This line, I believe, looking at it, I see it opened at 1.5 up to 4 now with Villanova in spots. We'll kick it over to Sean because this is his choice on the game. USC or Nova. What do you like here in this one on Thursday?
Yeah, well, I was doing this game the other day, and I was like, I told you I love the over in it, and it got there nice. And I think we see more of the same here. I mean, this is a bigger total, 151.5. I still think it gets there. And here's another one. You talk about the line move on it. Nova's got a little bit of incentive. They're not, for whatever reason. They got a guy going for scoring records, seniors, new coach. There's a little bounce in their steps or however we want to put it. And USC could score. I mean, we saw them put up a bunch of points last night as well. I'm going to go 151.5. Looks high. I don't think so. I think this is these guys play. Somebody's getting to 80-something in this one here. So I want to say, I don't want to say it's getting to 160, but I'm not shocked at like an 83-78 kind of affair going on tonight. Give me the over here, 151.5, Nova and USC.
Kick it over to Al. What do you like here, USC or Villanova?
Yeah, definitely can't go against this play. I'm definitely right there with Sean. Two teams that are much better on offense than they are on defense. Nova shooting the ball, lights out from deep, and USC right behind them. Shooting the ball really well too. So expecting a lot of threes here, a lot of points adding up fast, and some pretty fast-paced offense, and should be a fun one to watch, as you mentioned too. So let's go over.
And for me in this one, you know what? I'm going to take Nova. We were on Nova last time, and you're going to go right back to Villanova. I when this comes right down to it, if you look, Villanova's got the better offense. They also got some free throw shooters, so it doesn't matter who you foul late down the stretch for USC if this is a close, tight game. They got, 4 guys that are shooting in the 80s free throw wise. Eric Dixon, Wooga Popular, Longino, all these guys shooting 80% free throw shooters and 3-point shooters. Whew, they got a few on Villanova as well. So I agree with the over. We're going to definitely see some points here. But when it comes down to it, I got to go with Nova here. Lay the points. It's where the side is steamed to, open 1.5 up to 4 in places I've seen now. So kind of like Nova as the side.
Yeah, it's 5 and juiced now. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, see, moving. Steam play on the Nova side. I get it. Dixon looked real good in that previous game for Nova, and I think he continues that there. All right, on to the last one we got rolled. We got Chattanooga taking on UCI. Man, I'm looking at this game here. I like both these squads. I've made some money on both of these sides with the Anteaters and Chattanooga this season, but here we are again. Disrespected Chattanooga again. Getting Chattanooga at a dog price. How could I not? Chattanooga's done us well. They've been a dog in a few of these that we've taken, and they won outright as a dog in a few of these that we've taken. So why would we get off of that trend? The Anteaters, solid team. But this Chattanooga offense, the way you look at their offensive numbers, the way they've been rolling, their defense leaves a little bit of desire. So especially we might see a track meet, a higher game in this one. But I'll take the points that you're going to give me with Chattanooga in a game that I think they have a great shot to win outright. Here, do the Mocs. The Mocs, what they've been doing, not turning the ball over. That helps. Not giving up a whole lot of offensive rebounds. They've given up 5 or less offensive rebounds in that last game. And when they do that, 8-0 the following game. As I said, not turning the ball over. 2 straight games committing 11 or less turnovers. That next game they followed up 11-0 ATS Chattanooga. So give me the points with the mocks here in this one on Thursday. Let's kick it on over to Sean. What do you like to hear in this one? Chattanooga or UCI?
I mean, 4 straight doggy outright wins for them. I mean, they are, what are they, 7-1 their last 8 ATS? This is your squad. These are the rods right here. I mean, and listen, you gotta like Irvine. I mean, you win 32 games, you're pretty good. And I ended up taking Texas for myself last night, North Texas, I should say. I thought defensively, maybe Irvine was gonna have some problems because they lost to San Diego. I thought North Texas played some, defensive basketball, and it was a low scoring game, 6-9, 6-7. But yeah, you know what? At this point, I don't want to ruin your ride here by backing you, man. You've been spot on with Chattanooga the entire tournament with these guys. What's there to say, man? You got them. You're laced in with these guys. I'm not going against you here with Chattanooga. You're getting 3.5. What are we doing here? Take the 3.5. It's a money line play.
3.5.
Yeah.
Kick it on over to Al. What do you think here in this one? Chattanooga or UCI? I know they mocked you early, but I think that made you a believer now.
Yeah, it said can come back quick on those losses when you take them on the money line. You can get a bet and a half back if they win this one outright. And I think that's where I'm leaning right now. I think I agree with you on everything you said. Much better offense. They take great care of the basketball. Been shooting the ball really well. And tough one for me is just whether I want to go points or money line. Might end up on both. I'm leaning more towards the money line right now. But again, yeah, love the mocks in this spot.
Sounds good. I keep hitting Chattanooga. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Let's have ourselves a wonderful Thursday. We got some great games going. Excited to see these action games going. So definitely, as always, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Give us a little thumbs up, and we'll do a quick little recap on the games we're rolling through. First game we're looking at here, we got Cincinnati taking on UCF. This is Al's game, and he's landed here with Cincinnati. Definitely the better defensive squad and offensively rolling along. So go Cincinnati there in the first pick. The next one we got the Villanova taking on USC. And we got the, which is Sean's game, and he's got the over in this one. We're taking the up and over. Lots, no defensive play on that one. And then Chattanooga taking on the Anteaters, UCI. We're going to keep riding Chattanooga. They're not going to mock us. Take Chattanooga. They've been rolling up for us and making us money, so let's keep riding the money makers with Chattanooga. Yep. That wraps it up for Thursday's slate. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. As I always say, appreciate each and every one of you. And, hey, make sure you comment in the comment section below. We'll answer you. And good, bad, or ugly, sideways, left, or right. We're glad to have you here to cover the spread. So thanks, everybody, for tuning into these videos daily. Yourself a wonderful Thursday, and we'll head on out of here. But before we head on out of here, what are we doing here? We're going to cover the spread.
Cover the spread.